to the ground game going forward.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look deep, left sideline.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here we go, sack.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Patriots take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Chip, look, nasty.
Putting the tight end in motion. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, they go back to Henderson. There he goes again. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Back to throw.
you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Set. 18. 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown Falcons.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they will finally run him down. What a big play there for New England. 39 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
A tight end in motion now.
Hey, dip right, dip right.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
Hey, here goes that.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
It's theirs. It's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 4. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 11.
A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, and he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. So after one, it's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with fourth down coming up. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Carry now for Allen. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Second and 5. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short, and here is May. Left side, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. May now on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try the left side with Henderson. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on 2nd down. May fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw now. May. He'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that to happen.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and yard.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one swung out wide to Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the handoff, it is Allen. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get out up to the 2, and no further. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go back to Allen, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's May, and he is very close to the 1st down, but the high ball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to run. He's going to have the Pats' 1st down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
A gain of 5. And a Patriot 1st down.
Now, May gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake, it's May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. With zone read, a give to Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New England. Throwing is May. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Throwing now is May. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. To throw is May. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Madden. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down? In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the handoff, and it's Allen. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you...
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Falcons 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
18, 72. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
2nd and goal at the Patriots 5-yard line.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Washington now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here goes Trot. Hey, what's up? Rip.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. To throw now, May. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
To get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta. Closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Get this complete to his man out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Washington now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now, May. Taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Here's 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.